Hey friends, welcome to another YouTube video. Today is currently September 19, 2025, and in this video we are going to plan for the month of October, and if we do have time, we are going to go ahead and plan for next week as well. I think that's all the introduction you need. Without further ado, let's get to it. So the first few items that I need for planning are going to be my Hobonichi weeks. This is the smoke gray or dark gray one that I'm using as my everyday carry, and it's in a wallet cover that's also from Hobonichi. I am using a Pentel Energel Clena in 0.4 millimeters, and also my Google Calendar on my phone. So first things first, we are going to look at my Google Calendar and review the events that I have for October. On the 1st, I have an appointment. The 4th, we have a circuit assembly and a metro shift. The 5th, we have the special talk, and this first week is when literature count is due for the congregation. Second week, I do only have letter writing plans and dinner plans with some friends. On Saturday the 11th, the 12th, we have metro shift, metro cleaning, and the metro inventory that we need to do. Third week, I have a PTO on the 17th. I still don't know what I'm going to do with that. And the 19th, my husband is doing a public talk in our congregation. The following week, we are doing another SMPW cleaning for some friends that are on vacation. We are also going to Phoenix to visit my in-laws, have a coffee date, hopefully with Chloe, my friend on Instagram, and we have our actual circuit assembly on Sunday the 26th. And then on the last week, I don't have much going on, so this is what I am going to be adding on to my monthly calendar. I am going to write those down real quick, and then I will see you right back. Really quickly, on Saturday the 4th, I actually have two events going on. We have a circuit assembly that we need to go to and a metro shift downtown 4 to 7 p.m. And usually the space in the Hobonichi weeks is very tiny, so I can only put one event per date. So what I did is, since I don't have anything on Friday the 3rd, I just put one of the events on there and put a little arrow towards the 4th, so I know that this is actually not happening on this day but on Saturday. It might be a little bit confusing sometimes because I do use the arrow as well to indicate that this is an ongoing thing for the weekend, but I know the circuit assembly is only one day, so I just use an arrow anyways. As you guys can see, I did the same thing. Oh, oops. As you guys can see, I did the same thing with this event on Saturday the 11th. I have two going on. Writing mini letters with Arity, a sister in our hall, and the dinner date with the Herberts. So I just put the first event on Friday the 10th since I don't have anything on here. Oh look, I forgot to mention on the 15th is actually the Traveler's Notebook 2026 releases, so I do have that on my calendar as well, and I'll put it on here because it's an important one for me. I will be switching my everyday carry to a Traveler's for next year, so I'll be saying goodbye to my Hobonichi weeks after using it for I think 4 or 5 years. I'm excited and nervous at the same time, but more on that on probably a later video. Alrighty guys, so I am all done writing my events for the month of October. It's time to decorate. I do just use 2 things for decorating. One is this Pentel Sign brush pen. I just use this one to write the months in calligraphy on this side of the page. Usually there is an open space for the previous month here, but sometimes it doesn't. So for example, for September, I kind of had to squeeze it in there because the month started on that Monday. But yeah, thankfully October is good. And then I do just have some functional and decorative stickers that I'll be using in maybe some of the open spaces. I will try to avoid putting anything on Tuesdays because I do have a standing date with Emma. I do just write it in after the fact because we usually go to different places every Tuesday. So for example, here in August, we went to Boba QQ for our study date. The following Tuesday, we went to Scented Leaf and then Happy Lemon and then back to Boba QQ. So yeah, I'll just leave my Tuesdays open, and then the rest of the open spaces I will decorate. I want to tell you guys real quick where my stickers are from. So some of these I did just purchase printable stickers and then print and cut them on my own, and some are from my favorite sticker shop, which is Hello Petite Paper, and then these ones are from Daiso. I do have more decorative stickers, so I'm just gonna bust that out real quick and continue decorating. Alrighty, so that is the extent of the decorating that I usually do, just because I don't know if I will be filling any of these out. It does get a little bit full sometimes. Sometimes I would put some deco after I fill out everything and there's like a very open space that I can use, but we'll reserve that for after the month ends. For now, I will be setting up my trackers, and for that I will need a ruler. I am also using the Zebra mild liner in gray, and again my Pentel Energel Clenna. So the first tracker we're going to be working on is my habit tracker. I usually track 4 things for each month, and it varies what habit I track for every month. But the way I set it up is I put in the days of the month in multiples of 5, put an underline on it, and then highlight the rows alternatingly. Let's go do that real quick. I have counted before. This is usually the last row for the month, so you start the day over here, and that will give me about 31 days. I haven't decided what habits to track for this month yet, so I'll have to get back to that and write in the habits over here. For September, I am tracking some spiritual things, my daily text, Bible reading, prayer, and personal study. I think I want to track health related things in October, but we'll see. Alright guys, the next tracker we are going to set up is my steps log or steps tracker. The same thing goes, I will just log the days of the month here in multiples of 5, and then on the vertical side I do 2, 4, 6, and those are 1,000 steps per day. My goal is to get 6,000 steps. I think that's the recommended steps daily just to be like healthy. I am not actively trying to get 6,000 steps every day. In the month of September, I am just tracking how my normal steps are, but I think for October I will be making a conscious effort to do 6,000 steps every day, at least for Monday to Friday. I did buy a walking pad for that, so I am very excited. I think if all goes well, after that I will try for 8,000 steps for November and then for December. So yeah, let me just... Alrighty guys, we are all set for October. That is it for planning with me for the month. I don't really have time right now to film a plan with me for the week. However, if you guys are interested in seeing how I do that, please just let me know and I will do a separate video on that. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what exciting things you guys are doing for the month of October down in the comments below. Let's chat a little bit, and hopefully I will see you guys on the next one.